What the hell?
What just happened? Did it self-destruct?
I can't see it. They don't seem the type for wanton self-sacrifice.
Did one of the RMP's bullets find its mark?
I don't know what caused it, but by the looks of that explosion, I'm guessing we won't find any survivors in the wreckage.
What is the meaning of this? Terrorists or not, that doesn't excuse shooting down their airship without even offering a chance to surrender.
Hi there, Irish.
Please, calm down.
How's your day going?
There's no evidence to suggest the explosion was caused by our gunfire. In fact, given the magnitude of the blast, I suspect that some sort of explosive was planted on the airship.
My day is going fine.
Right now, let's prioritize rescuing the miners, then begin a full investigation into exactly what happened here.
You have the nerve to suggest...
We have written permission from His Majesty the Emperor himself. Or are you telling me you intend to ignore that and hound us every step of the way?
Ugh, don't get all full of yourself just because of one little sheet of paper. And who the hell are you meddling kids?
I really find they have funny voices, these soldiers.
What business do you have on restricted property? Whatever excuse you have better be nothing short of brilliant, or you're in for a world of trouble! Well, crap.
It's always the meddling kids who solves everything, and the other ones go with the glory.
We're in the hot seat now. Are you kidding me?
Listen, you're misunderstanding something. They're here because I asked them to accompany me.
Angelica? And who the hell are you?
I'm the daughter of your boss.
Lady Angelica? Hey, it's Lady Angelica.
I heard she was back, but this isn't really the place you expect to meet a Marquis's daughter.
Ha! Long time no see, guys. Huh. I see a couple of faces I recognize under those fancy helmets. Maybe I should have tried the front entrance first, after all. It would have given me an easy chance to ask some of the pressing questions I've got about this whole affair. Like, you know, why you let terrorists have the run of the place while barring entry to law enforcement officials, maybe?
Uh-oh. This isn't looking good. Remain calm! We were acting under the direct orders of the Marquis himself. He expressly commanded us not to let these insolent fools trespass in his territory.
Oh? Well, the Marquis must be quite the sly businessman. To acquire ownership of a mine I wasn't aware we were selling.
What?
I recognize that voice. How could he be?
It's Prince Olivert.
Prince Olivert! Nice timing.
Crow! George!
Thank goodness you're all right.
Yeah, glad to see you guys are safe too. I heard things took a wild turn.
You can say that again. I sure wouldn't have guessed at this outcome anyway. So that's the last of the terrorist airships accounted for, then?
All that we know of, at any rate. We'll need a more detailed examination of the wreckage to say for sure.
It's truly an honor to receive a visit from you, Your Highness.
That's enough out of you. We have more important matters to attend to right now. First, I feel it necessary to emphasize that I personally stand behind these students' course of action. I trust you have no objections?
None at all, Your Highness.
Where did his big mouth go now?
Oh, Your Highness.
We're saved.
Secondly, I'll be assuming command here as a representative of the Arner family, owners of this mine. And as my first directive, I demand that the Provincial Army depart at once. The Railway Military Police will remain on the scene under my command to assist with my investigation.
Yes, Your Highness.
Yes, Your Highness. You heard the Prince. We're moving out.
After all the peril, the situation was resolved with surprising speed. The Railway Military Police fulfilled their duties under the command of Prince Olivert. The remaining archaisms were disposed of, and the miners were rescued without significant injury. But the implications of what had just happened were profound, and the news was likely already beginning to spread. It was obvious that the Provincial Army had given their tacit approval to the terrorists' actions. And the terrorists had destroyed all evidence that the noble faction had been dumping iron onto the black market. But even lacking concrete evidence, their guilt seemed clear. And Prince Olivert declared he'd be conducting a thorough investigation with the full support of Chairman Irina.
Oh, there is more?
This must be it.
What is Sharon doing there?
No maker's trademark. No proprietary parts I could use to identify it. Not that I expected to find any. From all appearances, it seems to be a long-range anti-material sniper rifle.
I see. At least it wasn't a Reinford model.
That's correct. I suspect this is yet another of that workshop's products. Their handicrafts do seem to be in vogue these days, especially with the Red Constellation.
Indeed, but this is no laughing matter. And while I have you here, Miss Kruger, I've been hoping for the opportunity to have a little chat with you for quite some time now. Exactly how much involvement does your employer have in all of this?
Might I ask to which of them you're referring?
Let's go with both of them. My apologies. It seems we didn't clear this area as thoroughly as I thought.
Oh. Whoosh. Who the hell is Sharon?
You have such splendid form, Lady Claire. It's an honor to see the famous Icy Maiden in action.
You're quite the sight yourself. I see now why they call you the Severing Chains.
Oh?
It was nothing. But to answer your earlier question, Chairman Arena has no involvement whatsoever. That said, I'm certain she'll leverage the current goings-on to her advantage as much as she's able.
I'd expect no less.
As for the other, I expect they're simply playing around. At least for now.
That didn't sound ominous at all.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
Rank up.
I've got a little reward here for you.
Emblem.
Drinks are on me someday. Perfect! You guys are the
Yet
best!
another S grade. Oh, level 5. Let's grab a save while we're at it. Because it's been like, what, 2 hours since I saved?
In the following weeks. It was hard to tell how much the Empire's situation was shifting, but one thing was certain. Changes were happening. With the death of their ringleaders, the Imperial Liberation Front's campaign of terror was finally over. And in recognition of our actions in Ruhr and at Corellia Fortress, all of us in Class 7 were invited to Valflame Palace. There, we were granted the honor of an audience with His Majesty the Emperor, Eugene III, along with Empress Priscilla, the mother of Princess Alphen and Crown Prince Cedric. But no sooner had we been thanked than we came face to face with the leaders of the factions that divided the nation. The heads of the 4 great houses who rule their vast provinces with absolute authority. And the Chancellor and his close ally, Governor Regnitz, who brought reforms to Heimdall and expanded the railways. Both sides were quick to offer us words of praise, but just as quickly turned to criticize each other's role in the crisis. Eventually, His Majesty was forced to step in and rebuke both sides, clearly disgusted by their behavior. As it stood, the terrorists' defeat made it difficult for their supposed supporters in the noble faction to act openly. While Crossbell's push for independence was causing enough of a stir over there to keep the reformists busy. With both sides tied up, it looked like the Empire was in for a long overdue respite from its perpetual conflict. We'd finally gotten all the details for our concert performance worked out. And Elliot announced that we'd be doing 2 songs, a duet between Machias and Eustace, and a solo by Emma. To no one's surprise, all 3 of them were quick to raise objections. But after Crow and Elliot explained their choices, and how their master plan would win over the audience, the rest of the class was totally on board, leaving our new vocalists to resign themselves to the inevitable. Unfortunately, with the good times came some sad news as well. It turned out that Marquis Ragnar was furious at Angelica for her part in what we did at the mine, and as a result, she was forced to leave the academy. Contrary to the official statement, her withdrawal was to be permanent. Before she left, she asked me if I'd look after the orbital bike for her. At first, I didn't want to. It felt like I'd be accepting that she'd be gone. But after thinking it over, I finally agreed. With so much going on, we decided to take Prince Olivert up on his proposal of a brief vacation north in Ymir. It proved to be quite an eventful trip, and it really drove home just how much we'd come to mean to each other. I'd tell you all about it, but we'd be here for hours. Maybe another time.
Never does. The best part they leave out.
Anyway.
Could I have your attention, please? It's another great day. Perfect weather to start bringing all your great festival ideas to life. Some of you have been preparing since last month, and some even longer. I know you're all itching to get started. So without further ado, I hereby declare the first day of festival preparation begun. Time to start setting up. We have today and tomorrow, but try not to leave any work until tomorrow night unless you really have to. All right, everyone, let's do this, and stay safe out there.
Yay! School festival preparation. And we're officially in the final chapter of the game. O. Well, let's see how much I can do before I fall asleep. To get a nice start. There's like a location where I want to stop. I don't think I can make it. I will just do like a day. Oh, it's no problem. You have the same time zone as me, so it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Thanks for dropping by. Yes, see you around. Are we almost there? Like 25 minutes of cutscene. All right. So let's first buy some stuff. Well, we have enough of those, but let's buy some more of the others. I lost. Okay, now we need to find the fisher. I think he's at the pond, I guess. That's a hidden quest, I believe. Oh. He's not here. Where is he? Great, come fishing. Where is he? Can I get into town without going with the game? Okay, seems so. Where is Kenneth? Here he is. So if you cut all the fish, 24 fishes, you can catch the 25 here, the Trista Guardian. But I wanted to trade points because I needed this. Ooh, flood is also nice to have. Got just enough points for that one. So if you bought like all the accessories and all the straps and all the badges and you talk to her, you can get her these sets and you get something from her. We get a sparkly stone and that will come in handy later in the game. Sumuria ore shard. So the animal straps, the Mishi straps and the badges, the fish badges. Well, that's why I bought them and never used them. Well, you can use them if you buy more. What I'm actually doing now is preparing for the next time, because I'm not going to do that much anymore. A little bit of collecting here and there. Don't know if I can give her milk. If we go here and talk to Casper, I think, is he Casper? Nope. If we know where Casper is, or is he not here? Ah, Casper is in the main building. So if you got like 19 different recipes, he will teach you the mixed gelato. Oh. Okay, let's finish this up with one side quest because it isn't that hard. Actually, the hidden quest. So we need to find something. I need to go to the rooftop, talk to her. Let's go to the academy field now, because that's on the right side of the building, left side of the building. Depends on what your camera angle is at that moment, I guess. Next up, the old schoolhouse, I think. There they are. Oh, it's Rex again. Okay, now we need to go back to the courtyard to give it back. And talk to him, not run around him. Oh. I don't know who that is, but it's from a Trails game that's only available in Japan. What is that? Ao no Kiseki? Trails of the Azure. Golden bell. Great, something useless. But alright guys, we're gonna call it here for today. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.